Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. I have a very exciting video for you today. This is going to be one of the biggest videos, most important videos that I have made, because if you are a Lucid Motor investor or you like Lucid Motors as a company, electric vehicle company, Lucid Motors today has made history. That is right. You are listening to history right now because Lucid Motors has been officially claimed the #1 EV company and any company actually out there that has the most miles per range out there by the EPA. That is correct. The EPA has now come out and said that Lucid Motor, the Air vehicle, has over 520 miles on a single electric charge. This is big news, huge news. Previously, this has been held by Tesla for numerous years, and on a single charge, this just shows that Lucid Motors is a real legitimate company, and it is not only a legitimate company, it is going to be the future of electric vehicles because it has the best technology out there. They have a lot of brilliant engineers behind them, and we are starting to slowly see that, and I think you're going to start seeing a lot of positivity in its stock. But most importantly, these analysts from Wall Street are going to start coming out and they're going to start giving it big valuations. So let's just jump into that and talk about this article from the Insider. It is titled, "Lucid is the next Tesla," Bank of America says, dubbing it one of the most legitimate electric startups. So this was just posted 4 hours ago, but this is huge. This is huge news. And I applaud the analyst, John Murphy. He is from Bank of America, and he did claim that Lucid could become the next Tesla or the Ferrari based on estimates. And we will be talking about more in detail what he means. But Murphy did call Lucid one of the most legitimate EV startup companies out there. And this is really nice and refreshing to hear, just because we have been burned as investors with Nikola, with all these companies coming out there and claiming that they have an electric vehicle where they don't. So this is very, very refreshing and very nice to see. But I have been saying this for months now that I do believe in Lucid Motor Group. Let's take a look here. So according to this article, Lucid is dubbed the next Tesla or Ferrari in the recent analyst note. Really definitely think that Lucid Motors will be a brand. It will be well known out there. Now, it might take a few years before Lucid can get the volume out there that it can. Just this year, it will be producing and selling 577 vehicles only of the Lucid Air Dream vehicle. There's two versions, the P for performance, R for range, but both of these are going to be on sale this year. They are already sold out at $169,000 each. So I think this will be huge for Lucid Motors to get all these vehicles out. We will be seeing them, according to this article, hopefully by the end of this month, but I do definitely think and still bet my money on October. According to this article, the pre-orders of the Lucid Air Dream are already sold out, which I have mentioned, and they are going to be at that $169,000 price point, which is the Tesla Model S Platinum Edition. It is comparable to that. But look at this. This is huge. If you buy a brand new Ferrari, they are starting around $200,000 to $400,000. So you're getting a vehicle, you're getting an electric vehicle that can outperform a Ferrari. It's much faster, 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds if you buy the performance, the P version of the Lucid Air Dream. It also has more range. It's cleaner for the environment. You can drive over 500 miles on a single charge. There's no other vehicle out there that does this. And I am a proud owner. I can tell you right now, I'm a proud owner of the Lucid Motors stock. And I think this is great news for this stock and for this company, again, in my own opinion. But going back here, according to this article, they did talk about our Mr. Jonas. Our Mr. Jonas, this is the reviewer that just came from Morgan Stanley and said that he's giving it a $12 price target and there's a really high execution risk. No, I said this yesterday and I don't believe him. just because they can make this vehicle. We have seen it. It's been tested by Motor Trend. Now the EPA, the government, the federal government of the United States, which is not biased on any means, they take this vehicle, they test it, and they see if it can perform. The next big thing that we would like to see is the crash ratings. There's a lot of my viewers that keep saying, oh, it might not pass the crash ratings. Well, remember, the person that designed and made this is Peter Rawlinson, the CEO of Lucid Motors. He did make and design the Tesla Model S back in 2012. And if you look at that, look at the safety ratings if you don't mind. Go and look. The Tesla Model S has 5 stars all the way around. Crash ratings, flip over rates, front end collision, side impact collision, 5 stars. That's the highest, that's the safest car that you can buy out there. I think the Lucid Air will be just is the same. So, but going back to this article, we now have Mr. Murphy from Bank of America, and he is joining these big analysts, such as I mentioned, CFRA. They gave a price target of $25. Citigroup did give it a $28 price target. Mr. Jonas here, poor guy, he just gave it a $12 price target. If it ever drops that much, Jonas, please give me a call. I would love to buy the stock for $12. I really don't think that will happen. And now we have Mr. Murphy. He is giving us that price target of $30. So now we have 3 legitimate price targets, in my opinion. And I will be talking about these because TipRanks does take these into account. And yes, one of them is from Mr. Jonas. So, but going back to this, let me tell you and show you this from MarketWatch. So this article now says that Lucid is the Tesla, the Ferrari of electric vehicles. Again, coming from Bank of America. So this is just another take of it, another reporter writing about, the same thing. Now, this one does say that John Murphy, the analyst that from Bank of America, did say, and one of the biggest reasons why he is giving this company a really high valuation and rating it as a buy stock is because he specifically said this has key competitive advantages. They do, Lucid Motors did previously, and they currently do work on the Formula E technology. It's interesting, attractive product that has ultra luxury sedan. So remember, Lucid Motors started off as a electric race car company for the Formula E. They made the batteries. That's why they have this technology. They perfected the motor. So it's the most efficient electronic motor out there. If we look and compare it to the amount of horsepower that it makes, compare it to how much it weighs, it outperforms everybody out there. It even outperforms Tesla. Yes. But not only Tesla, and Tesla, the performance is actually, they're just by a hair, it outperforms Tesla, but it does. On range, it outperforms Tesla. But then if we review all the other electric vehicle companies out there, the Germans, it beats them by a huge amount. So yes, this company does have that technology. Yes, this company is making a great product. We are going to be seeing it soon. I do believe in that, and I think this will be very good for this stock. So now I did want to talk to you about that great news about the EPA. This is from an article. You could look at it as well. It's from Bloomberg, and it is titled Lucid Raises on report that the EPA recognized the electric vehicle as having longer range. So again, this is huge, huge news. Let's take a look at this article from the EPA, the Environment Protective Agency, which is a government facility. They are not biased. They don't care what range it has. They have nothing to slide it one way or the other. So basically, the EPA now, we are seeing it is official. It is official, 520 miles of range on a single charge. This is making history, and I applaud Lucid Motors for that. So again, in this article, the EPA did report that the Lucid Air does have a range of 520 miles, which eclipses, which is better than Tesla's highest range model, which is the Tesla Model S. It is the long-range model, and that does have an EPA range of 405 miles. So look, Lucid Motors has beat Tesla by 115 miles Huge, huge, huge technology here. This is amazing. And so I think this stock will do good. So now that we talked about this great news, let's talk about the Lucid Motors stock, the LCID stock. Today it was up a very big 5% increase. It did in the day at $19.91. We did hit a low of $19.16. You can start seeing that we are starting to have a nice upward motility. And even after hours, we did penetrate, we did go past that $20 mark. Now, if we look in the past 5 days, we are up 3.6%. We did, test that, again, $20 mark, but we have had that base, that $18.80. And we did, now, if you see this dip, this is because of Mr. Jonas. This is Mr. Jonas saying that it's worth $12. We had some people sell, and look at that. It went down 6.4%. So these analysts do actually make a big impact on these companies. That's why I like to review a lot of analysts and a lot of articles, and I try to show you both the good and the bad. I don't just try to sugarcoat and just show you the nice articles. I try to show you both the good and the bad, and just so you can make your own decision if you want to purchase the stock or not. I can't tell you to buy it or not. I can just tell you what I personally think, and I personally think that I love this stock. So now it will have its bumps in the road. I don't want to give you false hope and false information. This is a very new company. There are a lot of roadblocks. There are a lot of speed bumps. Bumps in the road, dips in the road that can happen, that can push the stock down. Yes, it can. So again, this is a brand new product. First, we have not had any deliveries yet, which I think will be coming soon. Another hurdle or a speed bump that could happen. How is it going to perform real world? So the only way to tell that is to get this vehicle out, to deliver it, have users, have the people that bought it use it, and see if they continue to have that range, if they have that performance. If this continues, and if Lucid Motors can sustain and produce and deliver and have this wonderful product, this will be a monster of a company. This will be huge, huge in my opinion. And next I would like to talk about the TipRanks Lucid price review. The analysts out there, we have three now. As I mentioned, we had the low baller, which told us to sell. That is Mr. Jonas. He is from Morgan Stanley. But then we have our good two people. We have Bank of America that just came out today at a $30 price target, which did make our new high price target. And we also did have that other one from Citi. He did give it the analyst gave it a $28 price target. So if we average all these together, they would give us a moderate buy with an average of $23.33, which is at about a 17% upside from now. So we did have our new high price target set today by Bank of America. The analyst did say that, and I quote, Lucid Motors is the next Tesla/Ferrari of the electric vehicle companies out there. So the great news from this, previously we did have that $28 price target as a high, and that was from the Citi Group analysts out there. Now we do have our lowest price target of $12, which is from Mr. Jonas from Morgan Stanley. That does believe that this stock has a lot of problems and that will go down, which I talked about yesterday that I highly disagree with. Please, if you can, leave me that thumbs up, that like button if you learned something new, or if you like this video, I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and you know what? Leave me a comment down below that you subscribed. I'll give you a shout out at the end of my videos. And if you can, keep sharing this video with others so we can continue growing this channel. We are almost up to the 4,000 subscriber mark, and I greatly appreciate that. And and it's all because of you. And I want to thank you so much for doing that. But please continue to share this with your family, your friends, your coworkers, that next door neighbor, anybody that's interested in investing. And also, if you can, drop me some comments of what other stocks you're interested in reviewing. I have been reviewing some other stocks, but I'm not getting a lot of views on those. So just leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you if you have any other ideas out there. But I appreciate it. But thank you again. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you. Down below, if you would like to help out the channel, I put 2 links. One's for Webull. If you open an account, deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. If you deposit $100 into Coinbase, you get $10 of cryptocurrency and trading. Thank you for supporting the channel.